everybody, welcome back to my channel. Some of y'all probably like. Today I will be making sloppy joes. These are the ingredients. I have ground beef, hickory and brown sugar, the smokehouse maple, hot sauce, some Badai complete seasoning, some Worcestershire sauce, some sweet and spicy mustard. I want that sweet and spicy factor. Oh yeah, and also too I have my onion have to cut up. So yeah, that's about it, y'all. We're gonna get started. I put the ground beef in and I have that on medium. Now with ground beef, it causes its own oil. I'm gonna put the onions in after that. For usually, I like make the onions first when I put the oil. But like I said, since it's ground beef and it causes its own oil, I'm gonna put that in a minute. Oh yeah, and also too, I diced them up too when y'all want to look at it as well. Got the onions in there, but I'm breaking it down just a little bit. I drained it. Now I'm gonna turn it down to like medium low and season it. Little seasoning, just put your some in there. Then the Badai complete seasoning, just put your some in there. That's only so much seasoning with. Just mix it. Yeah, this is how I season everything. Now I'm gonna first put in the. It don't really matter what you do first, but I'm gonna put in the hot sauce. All right, now I'm gonna use the Worcestershire sauce. Probably like a tablespoon should be good. And I'm gonna use the spicy mustard. Probably like a tablespoon. Hickory barbecue sauce, and I'm probably gonna use like half a cup of that. And oh yeah, and I have this one medium low. And I know with sloppy joes, it'd be like sloppier. But yeah, I think I seen Monique channel, and I like mine like how she like hers a little bit like firm. Even though it got the sauce on it, it's not all falling everywhere. That's kind of like how I like mine too. And then also too, you want to taste it to make sure it's to your liking. This is good. Alright, I'm just gonna keep it on low. I'm gonna turn it straight to low. Just let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes, and then we done. We can plate up. See how thick this kind of is? Yeah, this is good. Just gonna put it later, let it simmer. Okay, it's been over about 30 minutes, really simmering on low. I got the buns, some type of buns, and I put mayo on it, and I got it on high, the stove, to brown it. Okay, this is brown enough, so I'm gonna take this one off. Whew. Keep this on just a little longer. Okay, you can see it better now. And I have sliced Gouda cheese. I had it in the freezer, cause like when I'm not using stuff, like I like to put it in the freezer to keep it a little longer. I'm gonna put it in my slice of cheese. It breaks a little easier, maybe because it was in the freezer. But it is what it is. Still gonna get ate. Alright, so I'm just gonna put some of my fillet on there. And mine be a little warm. It should melt the cheese just a little bit. Yes, y'all. You see how sloppy, but not so sloppy? It look good. I'm overpacking it. It's sloppy. Yeah. Yes, y'all. Sloppy joes, y'all. Got my cheese. It's looking good. Yes. Get into it. I don't know if y'all can see, but I got a little something on my eye, but it is what it is. That's so sloppy for showing my face. This is the sound, y'all, when I tell you. It looks so good, yeah. Now with sloppy joes, a thing when I was younger, I had it a couple times, but it wasn't really a big thing because it was like just too sloppy for me. You know how some things it's a little too messy, so I did eat it every once in a while. It was good though, but it was just too sloppy. And I seen recipes about this recently, and I was like, okay, I gotta put my little twist on this. I didn't want to put ketchup in mine, and I wanted to use that hot sauce that I have. I still have a couple of more, so yeah, I'm going to be using that to incorporate in different recipes. I usually love my sandwiches with cheese, so yeah. Enough talking. I'm about to get into it. Now I started to be a little ghetto and eat it with my finger. But yeah, the parts that fell on the, not the floor, but of course if it did fall on the floor, probably blow it off and still eat. Never mind. If it was my floor. Anyways, I'm gonna take the part off and eat it before I eat it with the cheese. I already kind of like know how it tastes because I did like sneak peek. This is good. You do taste the sweetness. I'm still finna get into it. The sandwich. Yeah, it melted the cheese a little bit. Who knew something so simple and so sloppy to be so delicious? This reminds me of pulled pork sandwiches. Well, a pulled pork beef sandwich, the ground beef version. You taste the sweetness. You can also taste the toastiness and crunchiness of the bread being toasted. Now, do I taste heat? Yeah, a little bit. Like in between a 0.5 to 1, like a 0.9. Now, if you want it spicier, you add like another thing of hot sauce. But if you don't want it too loose, you could like cook that down to simmer more, or you can just use red pepper flakes. This is good, y'all. Sloppy Joe's. And that cheese is just the right touch. It's a 10. Simple. It's a 10 though. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, y'all. I'm gonna finish eating this off camera. Y'all have a blessed day.